Good evening, everybody. Hello. So I'm just jumping on. It's just a little bit apt, really, of the timing. So I was speaking to somebody today, talking to them about the oils needed for Monster Juice. Our Monster Juice is a roller. It's called Monster Juice. It's about taming the monster. But it is a roller that's made from Balance and Citrus Bliss. Now, the reason behind that roller is for calming and tranquility. And it's quite apt, really, like I say, because it's one of our main ones that we use on our autistic children. So Harrison went on a school trip today. I gave him Monster Juice to take with him. I wasn't with him, not able to be with him on a school trip. Put it on him this morning so he had it, and then he had it in his pocket if he needed it. But tonight, Elliot's okay, so I know why he's done it. So Elliot is obsessed with Spider-Man at the moment. Everything is Spider-Man. Elliot's autism, he gets extremely fixated on things and always has done since he was really little. So those of you that don't know, Elliot is diagnosed now as ASD, and it's one of the things that trouble him. Okay, this fixation. So he's fixated at the moment with Spider-Man, been waiting for a Spider-Man suit. His best friend's got his suit, and he's been waiting and waiting and waiting for this suit. So a couple of days ago, I managed to find another suit that came a bit sooner than the other one. So I thought I ordered it, and it's come today. So it's that anticipation and that waiting and waiting and waiting. He's put the suit on, he's played in the suit, but it's like that build up of emotion is kind of got to release somewhere. Now, if you don't know much about ASD, then you might not understand the sensory overload. If you do know about ASD, then you're going to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Elliot basically has had a sensory overload. He's full of all this excitement and doesn't know how to get rid of it. He's just sat on the floor and he's just started screaming, shouting, throwing things, rolling, spinning, trying to do things that, and he's saying, I'm agitated, and he doesn't know what to do. He's been sat in front of it. He was meant to be eating his dinner and he hasn't been able to eat his food. He just feels extremely agitated. So I said to him, shall I go and get the Monster Juice? He kind of agreed, kind of sheltered in, but he agreed, and we put it on, and I put it around his neck and on his wrists and around the front of his neck as well. So just placed it on. And within 20 minutes, I also went and got his, I got his autistic headphones, and he had those on and turned the TV up so that he could hear the TV still, but that helped him as well. So we do other things, obviously, that suit our autistic children. But I went and got the Monster Juice. So the Monster Juice is this. Okay, so it is a roller, and it is, like I say, Balance and Citrus Bliss. I'm going to take you through how to make it in a second. It smells amazing. Okay, so all you have to do with the roller is literally just roll it on. Okay, so 20 minutes later, he has calmed down. Now with Elliot, when he comes out of one of these meltdowns, he starts talking very babyish. It's what he does. It's one of those traits of his. He'll start talking a little bit really young, singing, making weird noises. He'll ask like, mummy, can you come and do this, and be like over. And that's his way of coming out of it. So he's fine again now. He's in the lounge finishing off his food. I have asked him to come and have a chat about how it makes him feel. Okay, but while I'm on here, because I said to somebody today I was going to send them a video about how to make Monster Juice, I thought I'd just show you how to make one. So I'll show you how to make one, and then I'll take you through the oils that we use. Sorry, I'm waffling on a bit. Show you how the oils that we use, and explain a little bit about those oils, and then Elliot can come in when he's ready to come and have a chat with you. So I use, like I say, Balance. So this again is a doTERRA only. Please do not, you're not going to make this with anything else. These are doTERRA blends. Okay, these have been made specially by doTERRA already. All the hard work's been done. Okay, so I'm going to take my lid off of this one, my little cap, because I actually have a new pipette to go in. Now Balance can sometimes be a little bit slow to come out, so it's a little bit easier with a pipette, and because I'm going to do 30 drops, it's much easier. So I can now do it with this. Um, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so that gives me 30 drops in there, and then that just stays in my Balance. Okay, so Balance is just one of those ones that roll a little bit smoother. Want to smell it? This is my dog. There you go. Should always, if you're going to show them to animals, then you always let them sniff. with the caps on, and he was just having a little sniff. He likes Balance. Balance is one of his favourites as well. He has that in the evening. Again, dealing with animals, you must do it doTERRA only and through safety. So come and join a pets class. Okay, and then the other oil is Citrus Bliss. So this time we're going to have 30 of these. Okay, so there's 30 drops of that in there. And now you can see the two colours. You can see two colours, one on top of each other. When you give that a shake, they will mix. And then I'm going to top it up with fractionated coconut oil. So I have mine, like I say, in a little paint pot, because I make loads and loads and loads of rollers and things. It just makes my life easier. And then we just fill that up with fractionated coconut oil. You can use any carrier oil. It could be jojoba, it could be almond oil, olive oil, whatever is your fancy. Okay. But I like to use my fractionated coconut because it keeps it the cleanest. Right, so pop that there, and we're going to put the lid on. So roller lid on, and then top, and then make sure you label it. Like I say, it's just called Monster Juice, so you can just put a label on. Okay, so that is done. Obviously that one looks different. It's just because that's in an amber bottle. Okay, so it's just you can't see the color, so it will be like an orange. It's a little bit like a urine sample. That's what it reminds me of. I promise it's not. So that is your Monster Juice. So like I say, you can use that. I cover that a lot more in my autism class. I'm going to be doing an in-person autism class very soon. So do come to that. It is in the event section. And I've also got an online autism class. So again, that's in the event section. Haven't got the dates right next to me right now, unfortunately, but they are made in the event section. So Balance. So what does Balance do? So Balance, it promotes tranquility, relaxation, eases any anxious feelings that are going on, but at the same time, it provides a grounding, balancing effect on your emotions. It can help alleviate stress, anxiety, mood swings, rage, fear, anger, those type of feelings. It can really help to do. I will find the book in a second. I'll tell you those oils that are in Balance, so that you know which oils are in there. So like I say, doTERRA has done the hard work for you. It has done all of the groundwork and worked out exactly what needs to go in. Okay, so you don't have to then think about which oils have to go with what. They've done it all for you. Blends are the way forward. They're fantastic. So it has spruce, hoewood, frankincense, amazing, blue tansy, amazing, blue chamomile, amazing. They're very, very expensive oils, and osmanthus. So those oils work amazingly. Highly recommend going onto YouTube, typing in Balance blood draw, Dr. Hill, and it will show you what Balance does under a microscope. It is amazing. Balance you can use neat on the bottoms of the feet, and that's why it's safe to be able to use in such a high quantity. This is an emergency type roller. It's not one that I'll be using all the time on the children. It's just an emergency type roller when they are in autism overload. Okay, so that is that one. And then Citrus Bliss merges the major benefits of the citrus essential oils. So it's lots of citruses. It's invigorating, that holds energizing, refreshing properties that can uplift mood, reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. But when they're used together, Balance brings you down to where you should be, grounds you down, and then the Citrus Bliss picks you up. So it makes you into a happy mood, because if you've got somebody that's in sensory overload, you don't just want to crash them. You don't want them to just be on the floor and very sad or upset. You want them to be able to come out of this in a happy mood and understand. They might be able to reflect on what's happened. It's very unlikely. My children definitely can't afterwards. They don't really understand what's caused it, but that's autism. Can you get out, please? Sorry, dog. Bloody dog. So let me find you the oils that are in Citrus Bliss. There you go. It's called the Invigorating Blend. It has bergamot. Now, bergamot is a fantastic oil for children's mental health. Absolutely one of the best for children's mental health. Okay, it really helps with giving children that empowerment. Stop trying to take my watch. I'll be dousing him in Balance in a minute. And then it's got clementine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin, tangerine, vanilla, and wild orange. So if you really needed to and you didn't have Balance, okay, you could use, don't smell it? You could use wild orange instead. Good boy. There you go. He's having a nice little sit down. He's a good boy. So yeah, you could use wild orange or one of the other citruses if you wished. Just Citrus Bliss is the power blend is the one that I would recommend. So that is how it works and why we use it. And I'm just going to get Elliot, and he can give you a little bit of testimonial as what just happened a minute ago. So can you get out of there, please? Elliot, come here then. Zach's obviously trying to find something. He's not very often allowed in my office, but I'm letting him in. Come here then. Right, do you want to come and post off? Do you want to sit on this chair? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a wobble cushion, a wobble chair, so it actually really helps him regulate as well. Okay, sit there then.
No, Zach was going to be here.
That's in here. Right, so I just explained what happened, that you felt extremely agitated and you don't know why. Yeah? Do you want to explain what was happening when you were agitated?
So good.
Is that trying to give him cuddles?
So, oh good. I was trying to eat my dinner, and sometimes I get really agitated because of everything that happened today, as in like schoolwork, lots of important things, and I got overwhelmed. So I asked my mum for help. My mum gave me Monster juice, and then she gave me.
No, man, don't get them. Don't get his ear defenders. Come here. And I gave him the dog too, but the dog wanted to eat his ear defenders, so the dog had to go. Yeah.
So she gave me Monster juice. Then she gave me my headphones, my soundproof headphones. So once I put them on, I can barely hear anything. So she gave me these to help me. And
how did it? So where did we put the Monster juice?
So you put, which one is it?
Either, because I've just made that one.
So we get the Monster juice, we open it like this.
You can put some more on.
You can open your wrist and you just roll it on your wrist. Do the same with the other one. You can roll it a bit around your neck, like this. And even just do that.
Take some deep breaths.
And yeah, and then rub it together. And go.
Take your deep breaths. But it depends on how you feel if you're going to do that, don't you? If you feel just a little bit agitated, you'll do that. But if you're really agitated like a minute ago, you probably wouldn't do that straight away. Mm-hmm. You'd have to wait until you've calmed down a bit. So, and now how do you feel?
Good.
You feel okay? You feel calm?
Yeah.
Yeah? Does Monster Juice work for you? Yeah, helps him calm down and puts him in a good, as you can see, it puts him into a good light. This would never, and we are very honest in this house, this would never have happened without the care of Monster Juice, because otherwise it goes on for hours and he doesn't know how to get out of it. And it really helps you to keep calm, doesn't it? Right, go on then. You go so that I can.
Bye. No.
I go and finish your dinner because you need to eat. So yeah, that is basically Mouth of Babes, how Monster Juice works. Now, Monster Juice isn't just for children with autism. It is for anybody that's feeling overwhelmed, stressed, anger. If you are somebody that heightens anxiety, I've been suffering quite a bit with anxiety recently. I'm not afraid to admit it. My anxiety and depressions definitely took a flare up, and I'm having good days, bad days, and how I'm feeling. And the Monster Juice really helps calm me as well. Helps me focus, which is another really good thing. When you're feeling quite anxious and agitated, you get brain fog, you get tiredness, you get sluggishness, and then everything spirals in, and that's just the first start. And if you haven't watched my immune health one, I've got an immune health one that I put on the other day. Your mood affects your immune health, so you really are starting to affect lots of different areas of your life if you can't get your anxiety under control and your depression. So just to let you know, that's how it works for me. So sorry, a bit longer than I expected. Thank you for watching. And if you need some help, then let me know. So like I say, Balance and Citrus Bliss on wholesale, they are £21 per bottle, and that is a large bottle. Okay, so that is 250 drops. You've just seen me put 30 drops in here. Okay, and those oils you can put in the diffuser as well, which is really good. You can put them in the bath. There's like, you can put them in Play-Doh. There's so many things I can teach you how to do to help those calming areas. And Citrus Bliss is also £21 wholesale. If you don't have an account, those oils are £28 to buy per oil, and you can buy both oils without an account. But to get an account is £24 for the year, and that gets you 25% off. Or you choose an enrollment kit, and we do have some enrollment kits that have Balance in. We don't have ones with Citrus Bliss, but like I say, you can swap out for the wild orange for the time being. It's definitely worth looking at. So if that interests you and you want to have a one-to-one, you want to have a private talk, or you want to come to my autism and ADHD additional needs classes, I have one in person and one online. Do come to those, and we will talk more in depth on a private level. Okay, thank you very much. See you later.